Good morning, dear students.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome back to the class. Today I will teach chapter number 11. Chapter name is transportation in animals and plants. Okay. So today we will study chapter number 11. Okay. And today class topic is blood circulation. So student, look at the picture. This picture showing a schematic diagram of blood circulation in human body. Okay. So in this picture, this is a lungs. This is a lungs. Okay. And this is heart. Students, in heart have divided in 4 chambers. I have explained already in previous classes about structure of heart. Okay, so heart have 4 chambers. Okay, one is right atrium, second is left atrium, third is left ventricle, and fourth is right ventricle. Okay, so today class we will discuss about blood circulation. Okay, in this picture, student, this is lung, and this lung enter the oxygen. Okay, so after that, students, blood is circulated in the human body by regular contractions and relaxations of the heart. Okay. So students, when blood passes through the capillaries, so this is lung capillaries or blood capillaries. Okay. So blood passes through the capillaries of the lungs. Okay, through the capillaries of lungs, then oxygen from air enter the blood. Okay, the blood is now oxygen rich and is called oxygenated blood. Okay, so student, this is capillaries, and this capillaries, oxygen from air enter the blood. Okay, after then the blood is now rich oxygen rich blood. Okay, so student, the pulmonary vein. Okay, so this is capillary and this is pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary vein. So the pulmonary vein bring the oxygenated blood. Bring the oxygenated blood. Okay, and blood from the lungs into left atrium of the heart. When the left atrium contracts, so student, the blood pulmonary vein to left atrium. When the left atrium contracts, blood flowing in left ventricle. Okay, by the bicuspid wall. Okay, after that student, left ventricle contract. Okay, so blood flowing in aorta. Okay, so this is aorta, and aorta is main artery. Okay, so aorta flowing oxygenated blood. Okay, so rich oxygen blood. After then, blood arrived capillaries, body capillaries. Okay, so student, the when the oxygenated flow arteries passes through the capillaries of the body organs, then it gives food and oxygen, okay, to the body cells. At the same time, carbon dioxide produces a waste product in the body cells during respiration enter the body through capillaries. Okay, after then student, the deoxygenated blood collected from the body organs enter the right atrium. Okay, so this is right atrium. Okay, so deoxygenated blood enter the right atrium. Okay, after then student, deoxygenated blood collected from the body organs enter the right atrium. Okay, enter the right atrium. So when the right atrium contracts, this is right atrium. Okay, right atrium contracts. Okay, so after then, the deoxygenated blood is pumped into right ventricle. Okay, this is right ventricle. Deoxygenated blood pumped to right ventricle. Okay, so when the right ventricle contracts, the deoxygenated blood pump into the lungs. Okay, when the right ventricle contracts, deoxygenated blood enter in the lungs. Okay, so pump. When the right ventricle contracts, the deoxygenated blood pump into the lung through the pulmonary artery. So this is a pulmonary artery. Okay, and blood flowing in lungs through the pulmonary artery. Okay, so in the lungs, deoxygenated blood. In the lungs, deoxygenated blood gives out carbon dioxide. Gives out carbon dioxide from the air being breathing. So the blood becomes oxygenated again. And this process have continuous. Okay. So student, I hope understood today class topic blood circulation. Regarding this topic, any doubt, you can feel free to ask me. Have a nice day. Good day.